Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, Shuichi figured out how Ryoma's body was moved to the gym, and I figured out my least favourite minigame. I am not fond of that Psyche Taxi. Really don't like it. I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Not through.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
No, there is. There is.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. Yeah, it was the rope. It was the really long rope. White confirm.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
It could have. It had more than enough length.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
Really?
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Ah.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
And the killer, methinks.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
More than. It's a, I believe it's a just under 50-foot gap, and the rope is like 60-something feet. It's more than long enough.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
No, not if you used another. Well, it's not a rope. It's more of a cable. Then all you'd need to do is hoist.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Only one in the gym, not in Ryoma's lab.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as a rope. Okay, we want, where be you? Tennis net cable, there.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
As a hoist. As a hoist, just tie them together and hoist.
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. and tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Exactly. Oh, I love that Gonta is the one explaining this. I love that Gonta is the one explaining this. He is my goodest boy. He is smarter than people give him credit for.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
There's someone else here who uses rope a lot. I'm surprised he didn't come up with this.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Oh.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
So you don't actually do any work then? You just think about doing work?
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
I'm sorry, I was thinking that. I was thinking, oh, she's doing a pretty good Tarzan impression, and then Samugi just spoke what was on my mind. Okay, carry on, Angie, carry on.
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
I mean, I think so.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, which means they would have also had to cross. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be able to put an end to this trial. I'll be able to put an end to it. The fuck have you done? I'm getting really frustrated with Kaito here. It should be pretty obvious I'm getting frustrated because all he's doing is like, Shuichi, you do it. Now, everyone, heap your adoration on me. I solved it. Shuichi, do the work for me. I solved it. I'm bringing an end to this. Me. I. Self. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. Please, piss off. You aren't being helpful. You are literally just trying to take credit for Shuichi's work. That isn't helpful. Piss off, please.
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Why? I'm sorry, but if the roles were reversed, if we were like, oh, Kaito, guess what? We're going into space. We've got a space mission. You're my sidekick. I'm the ultimate detective. I don't know dick about space, but I'm taking control over this. You do all the work, and then I'll be the first one out with my little flag, and I'll plant it on the moon, and I'll be like, yeah, I did it. How do you think Kaito would react? How do you think that Kaito would react to being the sidekick on the space mission? I guarantee he'd have a problem. If Shuichi turned around and started treating Kaito like Kaito treated Shuichi, I guarantee Kaito would have a problem with that.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
You haven't done anything. You were literally just there. What do you mean we're gonna save everyone? Shuichi's been saving everyone. You were just along for the ride.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick.
Yeah, he's the one doing all the work and you're just standing in the background like, yeah, that's my credit right there. Bitch!
I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
So again, you're not actually gonna do anything. You're gonna say some pretty words that sound vaguely inspiring, but actually just boil down to, I'm gonna take credit for your work, make me look good.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. I swear to Jesus. We've got another doormat on our hands. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks to the first game and I'm not happy. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. You could do it before. You could do it before. You didn't need Kaito's bullshit speech that sounded inspiring but actually wasn't. It was his declaration to steal your spotlight. You didn't. I swear. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, but I need... One second. I need... Left stick is move. A is flash. Y is grab. Okay. I think that's all I need, yeah. Y is grab. That's... Okay. Yeah, My first thought was rope bridge, but there's not, zipline? Zipline would fit. You know what, show me. We're not getting any Z's. Normally they'd have the first... They tend to have the first letter show up immediately. We're not getting any Z's. Oh, I think we've got the letters for rope, I think. Oh, okay. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. We've got 4 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. You know what, show me. Nope. I'm sorry, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Rope. W's have started appearing. I'm going with this because it makes me suspicious. Rope. It can't be rope wire because, again, we don't have the letters for that. We don't have the spaces. Rope. Rope. I mean, it'd probably be a vowel. Probably be a vowel. Okay, so not E. That was an A. Okay, rope. Rope. Ropeway? Ropeway, maybe?
I see now.
Okay,
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
That was pure guesswork. There was absolutely no skill to that. That was just pure guesswork.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, but we do have the inner tube. We have the inner tube. No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Oh. Mind mine. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mind mine will begin. 1 second, what is... So Y is confirm. X is show and hide question. A is dig. Okay. Okay. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mind mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. Pieces will be erased when 2 or more of the same colour connect. The adjacent pieces will then change colour in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the A button repeatedly to break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for the explanation. Now, I noticed in the picture, I'm pretty sure... Wait a minute. Oh, have they... That's not an inner tube. That's a ladder. They finally started changing them up. Normally, you can be like, okay, what does the picture show? Well, clearly that's the answer. They've started changing it up. Damn it. Oh, hello. And then... you know what? I think I might just be reduced to button mashing. I don't... let's... Then... Can I... There we go.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Yeah.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Okay. I was imagining, you know, the rope was tied on one side and then Ryoma was affixed to the middle and then just sent down like that. Okay, yeah, that is a lot better. That is a lot better. Oh.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Okay, so they went down at the same time. Got it.
The culprit used the ropes in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
You know what? I'ma just grab that. I'ma just grab that. Thank you.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
So I'm guessing they literally just dropped down. That's what I'm getting, that they removed the rope from up top and then they just dropped. It would be quite a fall. It'd be quite a fall, I think. But maybe that'd be doable?
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Oh, would that count? I mean, you're not setting foot in the gym. You're like on the edge of the gym, but...
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
So you have been asked this question before?
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Good catch, Kibo. Good catch.
Eh?
Yeah, you done fucked up.
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
You fucked up.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Oh. Oh no.
Pops?
Oh, either he's asleep and he doesn't know what's going on right now, or he's plotting out your death.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Oh! Monodum coming to his rescue.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Oh, I was expecting Monodum to kill Monosuke because Monosuke has been threatening the group harmony. I could also see Monosuke killing Monodum because, you know, hey, you killed Mono Kid and I don't trust you. Like, I just kind of think that the Mono Kids will all get, or the Mono Cubs rather, I think that the Mono Cubs will all get killed off at each chapter. There's enough of them. It'd work out.
Monodum's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
God damn it, Kokichi.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used Ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
I mean, no, if you're just letting the rope drop, and again, this is all taking place at night. You'd have hours to get all this done. It'd just be a matter of like, okay, we drag the rope up, detach the cable from the rope, and then you could smuggle the rope in early in the morning. Like, it really wouldn't be that hard, I don't think.
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
I'm looking at the gym. That looks like quite a drop. That looks like quite a drop, but maybe you could make it without injuring yourself too badly. Here's the thing, I'm 5'2", I'm really short, so if I did that drop, I also have very bad knees, I know that I would fuck myself up. I know that if I did that drop, I'd be like, and I'm fucked. I'm just gonna lay here until I'm discovered. I'll admit to the murder, like, fuck it, and it all went wrong. Like, if I was in that position, that's what had happened, but someone taller and in, you know, peak physical condition, they might be able to make that drop.
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
Yeah, no need to smuggle it in. Why risk being caught with it? Just toss it. It's a lot easier to chuck a rope through a window than a dead body.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
I would like to note that Kurumi has been awfully quiet. She's been awfully quiet, and now that she's speaking up, it's to be like, oh, well, they must have made numerous trips. They must have made numerous trips. Yeah, but it was happening at night, so they could make numerous trips. Why even bring that up? Unless you were trying to disprove this theory, but we have confirmation from the Mono Cubs that we're on the right track. Why try and disprove that, Kurumi?
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because they couldn't reach it.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
And you know what? I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here on Kurumi trying to disprove this series of events. In the next one, we will show her exactly why we are on the right track. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.